Maybe I'm just overreacting. Maybe I'm just afraid of losing another chicken. I'm tired of losing chickens. Our winter storm arrived last night and it's hitting us pretty good today. It's gonna last through tomorrow. It's about 3 degrees right now, gusting about 20 to 40 miles an hour. I came out last night to check on the chicks and the chickens, and everybody was doing just fine. And then I came out again early this morning, just barely about daybreak, because I heard the rooster out here crowing, so I wanted to make sure everybody was okay. And they're all doing fine. I also went ahead and put a water heater in their chicken coop. It's like a, I guess, a cat, dog, bowl water heater. So far, so good. You don't want to come out here, trust me. How's it going in there? Pretty good? Is everybody getting along? Where's the babies at? There's 2 of the babies. Hey, little guys. There's the water heater that I stuck in here this morning. I just ran the cord up along one of these rafters and in through this window in the storage building. It's nice and warm in here, isn't it? Hey, Oni. There's Oni. This little guy right here looks so cold. What's going on with you, huh? What's wrong, little guy? We'll check on him. Hey, you. You okay? This is our storage building. It's just, chicken coop is just on the other side over here. Are you okay? Huh? I noticed this one cockerel just wasn't looking so great. It looked like his comb was kind of pale and he just wasn't really acting like he had as much energy as the other chickens. He actually somehow looks like he's gotten water on his back and has a little bit of ice on his back, but it's kind of starting to melt now. So I think I'm gonna get a towel or a blow dryer or something, dry him off and get him warmed up. I grabbed him and brought him inside our storage building where we have a gas heater in there, just running on low to keep water from freezing in there. Thinking I'll warm him up. Hey, little guy. And I'm wondering if last night, I didn't notice it, when I pulled him out of the mobile tractor, if somehow he didn't get water spilled on him or something and that freezed overnight. It wasn't a whole lot. But then as soon as I brought him inside to get it warmed up and try to dry him off, all kinds of little bugs, mites, started coming out all over him. I had been treating the babies and didn't think that they had a serious problem anymore. I mean, they were due for another treatment, but I had to wait for this cold snap to end. So I'm kind of debating on what I need to do, if I'm going to bring him in the house, dip him in some permethrin, bathe him, put him in maybe a doggy crate for the night or something. I'm not sure. I don't really understand why he's doing so much worse than the other chickens. He is like walking around just a little bit, but he's just real subdued. And then, like I said, his comb even looks a little bit pale. So I'm not real sure what I'm gonna do. What do you see out there, Oni? Nothing's gonna get you. You're in here. You're okay, Oni. There's these vents that we did on both ends of the chicken coop, and I went ahead and stuffed those full of blankets and stuff because there was wind actually blowing snow up through here. It's so windy. Frustrating. It's always something, isn't it? Hey, Oni! Say hi, Oni! Oni's in good spirits. Tell you what, it is cold out there. It's about 0 degrees. Oh, there's some strong wind coming. It's about 0 degrees and it's gusting 40 miles an hour. And whoo! It's nasty. It did quit snow and now we just have blowing snow. And I do believe it's going to get colder than this. But they've got at least another 24 hours of this to go through, so they need to hang in there for me. Alright, I guess I'll just come back and check on them in maybe an hour. And think about if I'm going to do anything with this cockerel, or maybe I'm just overreacting. Maybe I'm just afraid of losing another chicken. I'm tired of losing chickens lately. all of these chickens right along here. These are the young chickens that I added. And this guy over here, he's the one that I'm worried about. Sun's starting to go down, and we ended up taking that little cockerel out of the chicken coop and bringing him in the house and putting him in a dog carrier because we didn't like the way that he was looking. And since we've done that, he's perked up a lot. He's eating and drinking again, and I don't know why he was having such a hard time, but I'm just going to keep him in the house until this passes, and hopefully he'll be all right now. But there's a snow NATO down there. Glenn has work tonight, so he is going to plow the driveway. We didn't get a whole lot of snow, but the snow has drifted a good bit here and there. So, and any of you that live where it snows, you know if you drive on top of snow, it turns to ice. That's not fun, especially on a hillside. How we doing, everybody? Alright, everybody in here looks good. Somebody's spilled the food. Everything looks normal. Alright. Yeah, I'm really glad we got him out of there and got him in the house. I was getting really worried about him. Where we live, it's not completely unusual for us to get weather like this. It's just less often than often. But I guess like in winter, we regularly see temperatures in like the teens, and then occasionally into like the single digits pretty much every year. And then sometimes, every once in a while, we'll get sub-zero temperatures, but not every year. Good morning. It is about -2 degrees Fahrenheit and -20 wind chill. But I think the worst is pretty much behind us. The little cockerel inside is doing much better. He's eating and drinking, but I'm probably gonna leave him inside until this is over, which today should be the worst of it. So he should be able to come back outside tomorrow. And I know there's going to be some people that think I'm absolutely crazy for bringing that little chicken inside while he has mites. I did spray him really good with permethrin before I brought him inside, and I have him like in an enclosed area in my tub. But the thing is we feel responsible for taking care of these little creatures and making sure that they have a very happy, healthy life while they're here on our homestead and serving us and being part of our lives. Oh, this wind is making me cry. And you know, if it inconveniences me a little bit and I have to do some extra work to contain the mites and keep them only in the bathroom, and you know, I feel like that's my responsibility and my duty to my Creator to do that, to take care of these gifts that He gives us. So, you know, to each his own. But I don't feel crazy at all. I care about these little critters a whole lot, and we all work in a symbiotic relationship together. Alright guys, I'm assuming you survived alright. Everybody looks good. See, somebody was doing a little fighting in here. No, Naomi, do you know anything about that? No? But nothing too dramatic. One more day, guys, and then the worst of this is over. One more day. I tell you what, once this weather improves, I'm going scorched earth on these chicken mites. I thought we had much better control over them than this. It's really disappointing. And I'm starting to think that maybe that's why this particular young chicken is having so much trouble, is because he's infested so bad. As crazy as it may sound, I actually love running in weather like this. Like, the more extreme the weather is, the more I like running in it. But I figured I'd just go for a walk today. Besides, really trying to keep a close eye on the chickens. One thing I really like about the winter, don't really enjoy, you know, that you don't get to do much outside, but I just love how quiet and peaceful everything is.
Oh, I will open up.